Garage. A building or indoor space in which to park or keep a motor vehicle. They come in every make, shape, and size. But it's what's inside that makes each one of them unique. We have 3 splendid examples, so stick around to see what's in the garage. It's time for a journey around America in search of the hidden gems, rare finds, and unbelievable collections in the garages of the country's auto enthusiasts. Each week, Mike Phillips will lead us through the amazing, fascinating, and entertaining backstories that make up What's in the Garage, presented by AutoGeek.net. Today, Mike is in the Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia area visiting a trio of garages. First up is that of T.J. Harkleroad.
Hi, are you TJ Harkleroad?
Yes, sir.
I'm Mike Phillips, and I want to know what's in the garage.
Okay, let me take you out here, Mike, and show you what's in the garage.
Let's go take a look.
Come on in, Mike. My cars.
Look at this, TJ. Well, these are nicer than I expected. These are fabulous. Well, tell me about them. What's this first one here?
That's 1956 Ford.
1956 Ford Thunderbird.
Ford Thunderbird, got 312 engine in it.
4-barrel carburetor?
4-barrel carburetor.
Now, how long have you had this?
Probably, well, I've been working on it for the last 10 years, but I have actually had the car about 40 years.
Wow.
Well, it's an off-frame restoration.
A frame-off restoration?
Right.
Okay. So now, did this start out white originally with a red interior?
No, the car started in rust.
It started in rust.
But the original color on it was black.
Okay.
With a white interior in it. And I have changed a few things on it. But it's all original. Everything on it's original.
Wow, this looks like it belongs on the showroom floor even today. It is that nice.
Another thing about this car, it won't start in any gear but neutral. You have to put it in neutral to start it.
Is that factory?
Right. Yeah, that's factory. That's the way it comes.
I didn't know that. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. Everything is so clean you could eat off this engine. This is nice. This is all 100% factory stock, just like you get it right off the showroom floor.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Boy, does this thing run really good too? Is it really fun to drive?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. I see you got the original style Firestone gangster white walls on here.
Yeah, these are the original tires, original.
The original style.
Yeah.
They're not original tires from 1956.
Original style, yeah.
Yeah, they look really good on the car.
They're made out of the same forms.
Since you got this on a rack, how about we put the hood down and let's take a look at the underneath.
Okay.
Let's see how clean that is.
Will do.
Now, did you try to keep everything to factory spec when you had this all restored?
Everything was done. When you start taking these cars apart, you count the number of shims that goes under each bolt.
That's right.
And
it's all for alignment purposes.
Right.
Yes, I've taken a few cars apart, and you need to monitor how many shims are between the bolt, the fender, and the washer. Right. So when you put it back together, everything lines up.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about is the body too. It has to be aligned too.
Hey, you know what I noticed as this is coming up? Look how you've raised up the roof. So when you bring up the car, of course, the top and the windshield aren't going to run into the roof.
Right.
Not only is it a functional, but it's also kind of stylish too. It looks good.
Yeah, it was mostly put in to be different.
Sure. Well, TJ, this is really nice. Just like the inside of the car and the engine compartment, everything on here is so clean. I mean, you could literally eat off the car. Not that I'd want to. I want a plate when I eat, but this is really clean.
Well, appreciate it.
You could probably do the white glove test. There's no grease or oil in anything. And everything you can see, all the new nuts and bolts, washers, everything is brand new.
Every brake line on it, every nut, bolt.
Oh yeah, new springs, everything. Wow, this is nice. You've done a really nice job restoring this classic 1956 Ford Thunderbird. One thing that's kind of unique about the old Fords and a lot of classic cars is how the exhaust flows and comes right out the bumper.
Yeah, this exhaust comes out through the end of the corners of the bumper, but really the exhaust comes out here.
It looks like it comes out the bumper,
right,
yeah. The Continental kit, of course, that's one of the features of the 56 that really make it stand out is the Continental kit. And of course, the 56 had the porthole hardtop,
Right.
which is also very attention-getting.
That is, the Continental kit is the 56 is the only car that Ford made with the Continental on it.
So anybody else, they had to do that as an add-on.
Right.
Okay.
It's add-ons for every car except 56.
So ever since TJ has restored this car, he told me he's never washed it, okay? And two things about that. One, nowadays there's a lot of spray detailers, so you can wipe the dust off. You don't have to get the car wet. But the important thing is after you do a frame-off, body-off restoration like this, you don't want to get water down all the cracks and crevices where it could cause rust again. So he already had this thing dipped to remove all the rust, doesn't want to cause it again. Well, let's go ahead and take a break now, and then we'll go over and take a look at the 1965.
Auto Geek's What's in the Garage is brought to you by Menzerna Polishing Materials. Available at autogeek.net. ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. And by Poor Boys, good old-fashioned value and extreme shine. Available at autogeek.net.